Okay, so this is the video tutorial as to how to deposit a check correctly with Kaleidoscope. Make this smaller. All right, so what I have is I have a note for a check, which is it's the May 21st party with Jess Roberge, Kayleen, and Victoria. This is the remaining balance. So I'm going to have open Universal Schedule, QuickBooks, which I'm going to send to the homepage so I can do this from scratch. Budget info, payroll prep, master schedule. Oh, all right, send to QuickBooks. Okay, I'm gonna go to transactions, sales, and I'm at this little plus sign, and it's gonna be a journal entry. So the note is for May 21st, which I have open right here, for this party. They paid $200 deposit, which is always through PayPal unless there's a different note, and then they have a remainder balance. So I'm gonna make a journal entry. My account is accounts receivable because I'm going to log how much I collected. This includes their tip. And then the name, I'm gonna enter the client's name, which I'm gonna copy from here. Save it as a new customer. And then, ooh, there was already a Michael Tarshi client. What does that mean? I think that means that we logged the $200 or no?
Was there a note that said we...
I can search for him, but there was no note that just popped up. And there's no note. It says accounting, no. Nope, no note about...
And nothing next to deposit?
No, just 200.
Okay, then just log it regular.
Okay, so we'll log it regular, which is PayPal. And I'm gonna deposit $200 because that's how we paid the PayPal account. Then what I have to do is credit this whole balance to miscellaneous because it was like a fairy, balloon twisting, all sorts of stuff party. Then I need to basically make a note for the deposit in the Nutmeg account, which will be for that $800, and credit it to accounts receivable. Whenever I do accounts receivable, I have to enter their name. All right, cool. Saving you. I'm gonna do a couple of these because if I explain stuff, I understand it. All right, now I have just Miller's parties. I hope it's not driving you insane that I'm speaking, but I got it, man.
Me?
Yeah, you. All right. Just Miller doesn't leave it. Nice. Okay. Love it. I'm gonna search by these people's names. Cool. So I found Just Miller's one event, and then deal with the rest later. Okay, cool. So that was the correct amount. So I'm gonna put it in, copy the client's name real quick. Accounts receivable, debited for $167.50. Client's name, add her. PayPal, it was a $100 deposit. Oops. And then it was a balloon twisting party. Okay. And then I need to debit Nutmeg and credit accounts receivable, where I have to put in Trail's name again. All right, so I enter that there. Now I need to find, I need to enter it here. This for party was what day? Saturday, 5/7. Payroll prep. Let's see, it's the 7. Down here. Jess Miller. X. Green marks as collected. Copy it into the master schedule. Alright, so that's the 5-step process. Alright. Okay, cool. So this is the next check that I'm going to enter. So I'm going to type in Cheryl's full name from the check. And I'm going to make a new entry for accounts receivable, which I will debit 50. I also know she sent it a PayPal. 100. It was a face paint party. We're going to deposit it in Nutmeg. And we're going to credit accounts receivable. Where I have to enter Cheryl's name. Saving new. Gonna enter it right here. It was 15. Find in payroll prep for 15. And then enter it in the Kaleidoscope schedule master. All right. Now I have a miscellaneous $101 from Jess Miller. So that's only gonna be this party, which is the 22nd. Cool. All right, so accounts receivable. We're gonna debit it $101 for this client. PayPal. It was a balloon twisting party. Then we're going to do Nutmeg, so I'm going to deposit it in there. And then we're going to credit accounts receivable for this client. And then we're good. Okay, and then I'm going to go to Kaleidoscope budget, cash for 522 party for this client. It's $101, and today is the 7th. Payroll prep. She's good to go. Put it in here. All right. 6-4 mini faces for Victoria in Bloomfield. All right, and because Jessica did not update this person's last name, I have to go find it.
Does Jess copy you in on all the invoices?
Yes.
Okay, because usually, like, if I'm ever like desperate, I'll just search up like information.
Oh, I have all of her. I have all of her everything.
Okay.
Yes. All right. Cool. So I'll update this woman's name here, and in payroll prep. 4th, I'll update it for the 4th here for Victoria. Next. All right. So I'm going to take this party and I'm going to call his name. was a mascot party with faces. Oops. Accounts, PayPal, faces. So now I'm gonna nutmeg because I'm going to deposit 270. Oh, this should actually be 370. And then I'm going to accounts receivable, credit 270. Andrew, can you just look this over because I'm not a detail-oriented person.
Neither am I.
You're an
Yeah,
accountant,
no.
don't you even?
Repetitive stuff is just like there's no creativity in it. Just
I can't focus. Like
Stamping on
I
it.
can't focus. Oh, I need that back eyelid. Meh. Put it down too soon. All right. So I'm gonna do cash for 64 for this woman. 270. Process today. Victoria collected this from you.